Hi students, welcome to Physics World. In the previous classes we discussed about electric current. In that what subtopics we discussed? First we discussed about charge. What is the definition of the charge? It is a physical quantity which is developed on the surface of the body due to the transfer of the electrons. And what is law of conservation of charge? From one body to another body, when the charge flows, the net charge remains same. That means one body loses the electron, one body accepts the electron. Which loses the electron gains positive charge, which accepts the electron gains negative charge. But the total charge remains same. And next we discussed about current. What is the definition of the current? The rate of flow of charge. That means from particular area of cross section, how many electrons are transferred in the particular given time in 1 second. So the rate of flow of charge gives the value of current. And drift velocity. In the conductors, electrons are random in motion initially. When it is connected to the battery, then what happens? The electrons will attain some particular velocity and they are moving in a proper direction. So the velocity gained by the electrons, the velocity attained by the electron due to the action of some external force, that is called drift velocity. Then Lorentz-Drude theory. Lorentz and Drude, these two are the scientists' name who successfully explained about the electricity through the conductors. So how the electrons moves from one place to another place inside the conductor, and what is a lattice, that was explained by Lorentz and Drude that we discussed in the previous module. And also we discussed about how battery works. What is the definition of the battery? We know very well about cell. In different toys, in our watches, and in all electronic equipment we are using cells. Cell is nothing but it is filled with some chemical energy. So that chemical energy is converted into electrical energy, that is called cell. If two or more cells are connected in particular way, that is called a battery. So that is the difference between cell and a battery. So if we want to know about symbolical difference between the cell and battery, so cell is nothing but we can represent like this. This is a positive terminal and this is negative terminal. Whereas if number of cells connected in this way, then it is called a battery. One cell negative terminal is connected to positive terminal of second cell, and second cell negative terminal is connected to positive terminal of third cell, and so on. So this is the connection. In this number of cells are connected in this way, this is called a battery. So this is the symbol of the battery, this is the symbol of the cell. Whatever it is, the longest line that represents the positive terminal, whereas shortest line represents negative terminal. So this is the symbolical representation of the cell and this is the representation of the battery. This is the circuit symbol of the cell or battery. And till here we discussed in the previous modules. In this module we are going to be discussing about the electric field and the concept of potential difference and the important concept, that is Ohm's law. So before going to discuss about electric field, let us recap the previous concept, the previous knowledge which we have learned in our 6th class about magnets. Do you know magnets? We are played with magnets even, right? In toys also, in electronic watches and everything, magnets we are using. In electromagnetic concept and the devices which works based on electromagnetic concept, then we are using a magnet. In olden days also, to know the direction, they used magnets. So we know the concept of magnet. There we used one term, that is pole. What is the definition of the pole? The part of a magnet where the magnetic nature is maximum. Likewise, what about charge? So that in electricity, the charge concept is related to the pole concept in the magnetism. Electricity and magnetism both are interrelated. In electricity, the fundamental concept is charge. In the magnetism, the fundamental concept is pole. In electricity, charge, there are two types of charges. One is positive charge as well as negative charge. In magnetism, there are two types of poles. One is north pole and one is south pole. In electricity, like charges repel each other, unlike charges attracts each other. In the similar manner, in the magnetism, like poles repel each other, unlike poles attracts each other. Similarly, if you place a magnet, then what happened? If we brought another magnet nearer to it, then what happens? Whether attraction or repulsion takes place. If it is north, whether it is north, repulsion takes place. For example, if it is south, then what happens? Attraction takes place. Whatever it is, there may be repulsion or attraction, some force exists in between two magnets up to some distance. Beyond the distance, for example, magnet is here, we are placing another magnet is somewhere. Is there any attraction or repulsion exists? No. That means the nature, magnetic nature is existed up to some distance around the magnet. That we called it as magnetic field. Have you remembered this? In our 6th class, playing with magnets chapter is there, right? There we learned about magnetic field. What is the concept of magnetic field? If you place a magnet, the force of the magnet is acted up to some distance. It acts some force up to some distance around it. So the space up where magnetic nature is felt, that is the distance, the field is called as magnetic field. Similarly, here also if we place a charge, whether it is positive or negative, if we place a charge, for example, I am bringing one more unit positive charge nearer to it, what happens? Repulsion takes place. For example, if you brought a negative charge nearer to it, what happens? Attraction takes place. It existed up to some distance. Beyond the distance, then there is no attraction or repulsion. That means the charge, the force of charge is felt up to some range, up to some distance. So around it. So thus the space around the charge where its force of repulsion or attraction exists, that space, that field is called as electric field. Understood? If you place a magnet, that force of attraction or repulsion is exists up to some distance, that is called magnetic field. Similarly, if we place a charge, the charge may attract or repulse depending on the nature of the charge up to certain distance only, up to some range only. So the space around the magnet, around the charge where its influence is felt, that is called as electric field. Here it is called as magnetic field, here it is called as electric field. Have you idea? This is our field because here our force, that means forcibly I am giving some work to you or forcibly you have to read something. So that means here this is the space, this is the field where that influence is felt. My influence is felt on you. So this is my field. Similarly, that is the field of the charge. Charge nothing but electron. So that is called as electric field. So that is a definition of the electric field. Again I am repeating the concept of electric field. Electric field is nothing but electric field. Electric means electron. Field means that space. So where up to where its influence is felt, that is called as electric field. The space around the charge where its influence is felt is called as electric field. For example, if it is a positive charge, When you brought another unit positive charge nearer to it, what happens? Repulsion takes place. Why? Because like charges repel each other. For example, if you brought a negative charge nearer to it, what happens? Attraction takes place because unlike charges attracts each other. This is the concept of electric field. Clear? Next subtopic is potential difference. What is potential difference? It is also called as voltage. So what is voltage? What is potential difference? For example, if it is a charge, around this charge some field exists, that is called as electric field. So here I am placing a positive charge. For example, it is a unit positive charge. Let it be small q is the unit positive charge. It is a unit positive charge. If I want to place that unit positive charge within the field of the positive charge, then what happens? This unit positive charge is also called as test charge. In order to place this test charge within the field of the positive charge, here I have to do some work against the force acting by the positive charge, isn't it? Here it is a positive charge, here also positive charge. Positive to positive, what happens? Repulsion takes place. So that in order to place this positive charge within the field, I have to do some work. Means here displacement is going on and here I am doing some work. So that is the work done on the unit positive charge is called potential, electric potential. The work done on the unit positive charge to place the unit positive charge within the field of the positive charge. This is the positive charge. Within this field, if we want to place a unit positive charge, due to that to overcome that repulsion, I have to do some work. So the work done on the unit positive charge is defined as potential. Potential. What is potential difference then? For example, if it is a battery or a cell, it is a cell. Always current flows from higher potential. This is higher potential. This is lower potential. If you take a circuit, then what happens? Current flows from higher potential to lower potential. If it is a simple circuit, then what happens? Current flows like this in the direction of positive to negative. That means if there is no difference in the voltage, then what happens? No current flows. If you take for just example, then two bodies at the same height, two water tanks at the same height, is water flow? No. If it is at particular some height and if it is down, then what happens? Easily water flows from up to down, right? Air also flows from high pressure to low pressure. We are using pressure cookers. Then what happens? Whenever inside pressure is more, then what happens? That gas will comes out. Why? Because that high pressure to low pressure, that gas will comes out. So air flows from high pressure to low pressure. While similarly, the current is also flows from high potential to low potential. So if whenever there is more difference between the potential, then more current will flow in the circuit. That was explained by Ohm, that we will discuss in the Ohm's law in next module. Before that, I will explain briefly about potential difference by doing one activity. Here we are explaining about potential difference by taking some example. One example. These are two beakers. They are filled with water initially at same level. Is any water flows from one beaker to another beaker? No, because there is no connectivity initially. Now, these two beakers are connected with a pipe. Is any water flow will be there from one beaker to another beaker? Is water will flow? No. Why? Because both are at same height and water level is same. Then For example,